Hi there and welcome to this little video clip. Now this video clip is going out all over the place. It's going to go around on my blog, it's going to be put onto my website, onto Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. So you'll probably see this blog from all manner of places. But what this video is about is I'm going to show you a really good way of how to use your blog for a dental practice and how you can really start to develop your practice and develop your customer base and your customer list of prospective patients by using a blog. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start to draw a diagram of this so you can see exactly how it works. So the first thing to do is to put your blog up on the screen. Okay, so there we have your blog. So your blog is going to be a place where you visit and you write lots of information about your practice. So you're going to want to put things on there like special offers that you're doing. If you're having perhaps a whitening Wednesday, a lot of practices are doing now. If you've won some awards at perhaps local business meetings or local or national dentistry awards, lots of things, lots of information for your patients, how to get over fear and anxiety at the dentist, various treatment options you can do with whitening, with straightening teeth, with missing teeth, all these sorts of things that you might want to keep your patients informed about, you put on your blog. So every 2 weeks I recommend, or perhaps every week if you like, do a blog post. But the really good thing about a blog is separate to your website. So I'm going to draw your website over here. Okay? So you can have your blog and you can have your website as two separate entities altogether. Now, there's certain advantages for doing that. On the blog, we can then take a really nice little thing called a feed off of the blog. So we can take a feed. Now, once we've got a feed working off the blog, a feed is essentially a little program that looks at the information, that looks at the post that you put on a blog. And every time you write something new, it pings it out all over the internet. So from that feed from your blog, we can put that into Facebook. Okay, so we've got your blog, which is then going out to a little feed, and is then going out to Facebook. From your feed, we can also take that out to Twitter. And we can take your feed out to all manner of other websites as well. So if you're on LinkedIn.com, you can take it to there. If you're on Zimbio, you can take your feed out to Zimbio. Lots of different places. So I'm just going to do a few other websites on here like this. So that's a really good way of keeping people informed with your blog. So you update your blog updates the feed, and the feed goes poof and puts that all out all around the internet. Now the really nice thing is when you write your blog post, so you write something on your blog, text, lots of good information about the services that you offer, you do a link. So you do a little sort of a click here kind of link, which might talk about whitening. Now, if you talk about whitening, you do a link back to your website. Aha. But guess what happens then? Because we're running a feed off of your blog, you then suddenly start to get links that you put here back to your website. You get links coming in from all over the place. So all these other websites now are all linking into your main website simply because you put a blog post with a link on it. Okay, but now this is the really clever thing. What you really ought to be doing is not having your main website linking from your blog. A more clever approach is to do this. Is to use something that we call squeeze pages. Now squeeze pages are very small, simple one-page websites that talk very specifically to patients with particular problems. So let's say they have a patient with dark teeth that wants to think about whitening. You might have one single page website. If your practice is in Surrey, you might decide to have whiteningsurrey.com. Whiteningsurrey.com is a single page website. I'm going to call that page A for the moment. You may want to have another one, page B. So you might want to do, say, Inman Aligners in Surrey. So you may have inmanalinersurrey.com. That could be page B. And C, and ad infinitum for however many different products and services you want to put on your marketing. Now, the really good advantage of doing this is that a single page website doesn't have any distractions of look at the team, look at our lovely practice, look at some all these other things that we've got going on the website, which can get a bit confusing. It doesn't talk to a person very, very specifically on a master website because you've got all these other links. But on a one single page website, you can make that website talk very, very specifically to a specific group of people. So let's say, for argument's sake, this website here is talking about implants. Now you know that an implant, the demographic of the person is likely to be older, so you can use older language, you can use images that appeal to an older person. You can be very, very specific with the language and the way the website is designed, which you can't do on your main website because then it starts to look a bit of a hodgepodge of everything. But you can do that with a single squeeze page. Now, on that squeeze page, you have a form, you have a little sign-up form which says, for more information or to download your free guide on how to look good and how to chew with confidence, how to have a beautiful white smile, how to overcome fear going to the dentist, whatever the problem is, whatever that page is designed around, you have a free guide that the person can download that helps them down the route to solving their problem. So you ask them for their name and for their email addresses. Very, very simple. That's all they need to do, and then they can get a free guide from you. But what that does is these then generate lists. So we then start to get lists of people. Okay? So we'll build up lots of lists of prospective patients. These are all about prospective patients, but they're all nicely categorized and targeted. So how do we work that into our blog? Well, what you do is when you write a blog post, you decide which category of person you want to attract in this blog post. So let's say you're going to do, let's say this page here is on whitening, and you decide you're going to do a blog post on whitening. Don't link to your website. Link from your blog post into your squeeze page. So you're talking on your blog, which is going out to Facebook and Twitter and all these other places on the internet. You're talking in your blog post about whitening and all the different things that the patient might, or the problems they might want to overcome by having whitening, and then you offer them a simple guide on how to have white teeth without going to the dentist, or how to look after their smile. That's via a little squeeze page on this website, and you start to build a list. So it's list building using a blog. Let's say the next blog post you do, okay, so you write another blog post, you have a download your free guide here, so let's say you do implants, and specifically for patients with dentures, you might want to say to download your free guide on how to stabilize your dentures so that you can eat, chew and smile with confidence, please visit our website. But you link them into a specific squeeze page that talks specifically to them. They then download their free guide by filling in their details, and you build a list. On these pages, you can link back to your main website. So all of those pages, you can have a visit our main website button here, but it's a very, very targeted and specific way, and it's a very quick and easy way to build lists of people and to categorize those people so that you know what they're interested in. We can then set various emails to go out over a period of time to these people, slowly building a relationship, talking to them specifically about their particular problems. We can get these people so that they also get the blog from you, so we can link the blog into this list building software. That's quite easy and simple to do. So if you want some more information about these squeeze pages, somewhere around this video will be a link. So it depends on where you're viewing this video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're getting it, but there will be a link. If you click on that link, it will take you through to my own little website, and you can download a little guide on how to design a squeeze page. It's not a long guide, it's quite a short guide, but it gives you the key elements and the key wording principles and the key structure of how to design your web page. And it also gives you a link to the software that I use to manage this, and that software is $19 a month. So it's not a massive amount of money. It's a really nice little piece of software that you can. There's a link in there to get that from the guide. So just click on the link somewhere around this video and download the guide on designing squeeze pages. And I really look forward to listening to you and hearing from you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.